the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Cal Golden Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Golden Bears head coach. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
All right, Holly. Cornhuskers ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. From the gun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground and he gets north fast.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Golden Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Throwing Sangopovatelli, looking to the big tight end. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
You see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
2nd and long here. Making the adjustment on the play. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Golden Bears! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quick give. It's Ives. Swamped immediately.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To the air, it's Calandria. Catch in the middle, it's Barney. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
You got to love that third down, man. Third and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on third and short, getting that next set of downs.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The Huskers have this offense rolling. Sells the run, looking to pass. Going to take a shot. Dangerous throw on that one.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got an alley. There's some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Jaron Chiave Songopolatelli makes the catch. It's strong. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, Cal has done an outstanding job replacing quarterbacks here in recent years. You lose Fernando Mendoza, he goes to Indiana, wins a national championship. But last year, David, true freshman Songopolatelli, and the way he was able to play was just remarkable. A lot of people thought they weren't going to be able to hold on to him, especially with a new coach and Tosh Lupoi coming in, but they did. And so now big expectations for this offense.
But I love the way he handled himself last year. Just comes in, and it's just business as usual. And was clutching some big moments, but ball comes out. It comes off his hands so pretty. Like, now surrounding weapons coming in from different places. When you kind of establish yourself as a guy that to look forward to, a guy that's on the rise, people want to come play with you. So, new staff, obviously, here in Cal. Can it be a new day and a new dawn for this squad?
Keep it on the ground. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Left side is Hendricks. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. JKS looking down the middle. Holds on, it's strong. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Golden Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Changing the routes with his receivers. They'll throw it from the red zone. Hauls it in. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? And here comes the offense on second down. Gets a hand in there.
And a nice job understanding. They're trying to run a screen. They're trying to throw that over your head. They let you run up the field. You're not going to be able to get the sack, get your hands in the air, try to affect the quarterback, and a nice job getting my hands in the air and deflecting the football.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Sangapolitelli. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Ives. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Hand it to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense, whether it's the option or whether it's conventional. They've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And the Huskers with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Unloads it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Snags it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He wants to throw it again. Reels it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Trying the left side. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Sweet. Return. Go.
Throwing Sangapolatelli. Pulls it in. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patters. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. preparing Chiave Songopolitelli. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Golden Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Drops back. It's Calandria. Trying to burn this defensive back. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 14 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Sooners looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Moves the pocket. It's Calandria. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The Cornhuskers in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Upstairs to make the catch. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
1832 soldier. 1832 soldier. Check. 492 waggle. There you go.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, Nebraska!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Out wide right, it's Hendricks. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, and you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it back to him. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Making the adjustment. JKS. Throws to the tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Long way to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, move. Ready, go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Sangapolitelli, under pressure, makes the grab. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field.
Sweet. Ready, go.
4th down, Sangapolitelli. Turns it upfield. And it's caught, but he's stopped short, and you have to get the route past the marker on 4th down.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Huskers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Tells to run, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Almost picked off.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. To the air. It's Calandria. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Just keep slinging it. Caught. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Throwing Sangabolatelli. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long coming up. They'll send the tight end in motion. Sangabolatelli from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Cal. They move on top here in the 4th. The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. And now this offense needs a late fourth-quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Escapes the pressure to his right. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Got his man. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator, because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
Defensively, I think you have different strategies for these situations. The clock is your friend, right? You want that thing to tick. You're up in the fourth quarter, but you don't want to sit back and prevent, because you've heard the saying, you really just prevent yourself from winning.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Taking a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive, and they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Out wide left, it's Thomas. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Sweep. sweep. Go, go.
Jaron Chiave Sangopovatelli. Right side, it's Perry. Across the 45. Turning it on! And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the Golden Bears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Check. Go, go.
To the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
The handoff. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. The run to the right. He's stopped. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
You got to call the game to win it right now. Less than a minute to go. A field goal is going to do it for you. Every time you drop back and throw the ball, you're risking taking a sack. So if you're going to throw it, the ball's got to come out quickly. But I think at this juncture, you'd love to be able to run and give your field goal kicker a chance.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quick give. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. Nebraska calls a timeout, and that's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Calandria. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want to...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Well, that one fell incomplete, but they know they're only one big completion away here from getting that field goal they need so bad. They have time to get a first down, clock it, or use the sideline to stop the clock and put them in position to win this game.
Second and long here. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly. Makes a deep grab. Breaks into the open. The Cornhuskers want to pick up the tempo. Gotta find a completion on this one. Still looking to his right. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Up and good. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The Huskers will have it first and 10. The run inside. It's Ives. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Off play action. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Ready. Switch it. Keep going. Hey, take it. 28-29 bounce. 28-29 bounce. All right, there you go.
A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
To the air, it's Calandria. They're all over it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they score first here in overtime. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside and I'm taking it in myself.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. JKS. Out wide right, it's Hendricks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. Piles his way ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. 4th down. Pick it up here or this game is over. 4th down, Songa Bogatelli. Rush right in his face. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snapped on 4th down. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.